Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I've had a pricing question come up several times lately. And it brings up a really good point for when you're listing your property and you're looking at price. Obviously we want to look at comps and price it, accordingly, but how much of a difference does $5,000 or $10,000 make? And sometimes it makes all the difference in the world. A price difference in $19,000 versus $225 can visibly look very, very different to a buyer. And I know there's a lot of people out there that would say, well, that's a $6,000 difference. If somebody's interested in the property, they're going to be interested whether it's $6,000 this way or that. Yes, I do think that's the case, but I also think that visibly there's a difference. There's certain price breaks where properties or numbers look a lot lower or a lot higher depending on where they fall within a $5,000 to $7,000 range. And so it's really important to keep in mind, and something I suggest sometimes to clients is to write that price down on a piece of paper and write down two prices. So if you're thinking about $617,000 or $625,000 or whatever it may be, write them one on top of the other and visibly see if it looks that different. A price difference of $525 versus $527 is probably not going to look any different, but a price difference of something with a 9 at the end versus a 0, even if the 9 is less, the 0 a lot of times visibly to the eye looks like it's lower if it ends in that. So this is I hope this is making sense, but when you're pricing a property, obviously it needs to be in line, but you also need to pay attention very clearly to sort of psychologically, I think anyways, my personal opinion, of how that number looks on paper or what it looks like. And I think not always, but sometimes if you can adjust it slightly one way or the other to visibly look like it's less, that you should definitely do that. And sometimes the difference of $5,000 this way or that can make all the difference in the world in the amount of buzz or interest or excitement there is on a property, or where a buyer thinks, at this price they like it, they're interested, let's keep looking a little bit, but at another price, even if it's only $5,000 less, they may feel like wow, this is a really good deal, at this price it's not going to last. And it's just crazy sometimes to see that happen over and over and over again. With those slight price differences on properties can make a big difference. So just something to think about if you are selling and kind of in between a couple prices really, really close to each other. These are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments or you disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. And of course, you can always check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.